Hi there, it's Moira McDonald. Right, I've got a wee junk journal to show you today, and it is, I believe, 4 by 3 3/4. It's got a kind of chunky spine, if you like, and 2 signatures. I normally misses 1 signature, but I've done 2 signatures in this. It was made out of a box of burgers, frozen burgers, which were very nice. I took the box and covered it with fabric, then painted that fabric with black gesso and decorated it with, this is a kind of lace applique. These were paper flowers and some just wee kind of steampunk cogs. The face is made from a Prima silicone mould. I'm not sure if the light's really going to do this. There's some lace down the spine to cover this sewing, if you like, and a wee lace applique on the back. After doing the black gesso, I then went over it with some of the wax that's, I'll show you, this Art Alchemy wax from Prima. So I used the green one, which is Lucky Emerald, and Opal Magic Royal Robes. I'm going to scalp that Doug, so as this is my second go at trying to make the video. Every time I start filming, they bark. Anyway, right, we'll try and rattle through this as quickly as possible. So anyway, that's the outside, which is pretty good and pretty different for me, I must say. I'm enjoying this kind of thing. I got a terrible mess with black gesso. It was everywhere, and I have subsequently decided that it's a really good idea to wear rubber gloves when you're doing it, because it was ingrained in my fingers. I couldn't get it out. Right, anyway, let's get inside. Inside I've just lined it with some scrapbooking paper and made a wee pocket there, just a wee tag. The pages, I mean, I've not done a phenomenal amount of decorating. Oh, that's a wee leaf out of my garden. It's really just some wee collages in each page. Just something to make it kind of stand out and that wee bit different. I think there might be a couple of pages that I haven't done, but really not very many. Here is a wee tuck, which I did out of that wee dress. I've used this wee die before, and I had to cut a wee tag just to go in there. I haven't, in terms of tags and things like that, I haven't really gone over the score on this, because I think the wee book itself, a plain page here, I mean, you could write in it. You'd need to be very careful, because obviously having done the ceramic face on the front. That's just a wee envelope I made that's held on there. Nothing in it, but just held it on a wee paper clip. And some more pages. It's just a die cut of a frame, and like my thumb's still all gesso. You can still see the black in my thumb. Just a wee die cut frame there. Another one of the leaves from the garden. I think there's 3 in total in this book. Another wee die cut frame using the same die but a different scrapbooking paper. That's a page of vellum. I like when I'm using, if I'm using book pages for collages, and I'll tell you, I wish I'd really considered this a lot sooner when I was starting to make junk journals. I like different types of pages. I don't want to use the same page in every single, the same book page in every page of my journal. So I quite like using books with different sizes of text, different languages if it's possible, just something that adds a wee bit extra interest visually. And this particular book page here, I discovered that I found a Polly Pocket in one of my cupboards that was full of book pages. So I've obviously bought book pages at one point before I started buying hundreds and hundreds of books. Well, I've not bought hundreds of books, but I bought enough books that, to be honest, I'm bored with books. Honestly, making junk journals really is a learning game. It's a kind of steep and expensive learning curve if you're not careful. And I wish I had really considered things. That's another one of these dresses. I wish I had considered these things a lot sooner before I'd started buying books, because the books themselves take up quite a lot of room. I wouldn't consider any of them sufficiently valuable to even start to tearing them apart with a view to selling them, because although I like them and they turn out quite nice in my journals, they're not really what I would call overly significant books, if you like. I would like to think that they look better in terms of the way in which I combine them, as opposed to just the value they've got themselves in terms of age. Some are more aged looking than others, some are kind of fairly more modern, and it's a question of trying to establish the best way in which to combine them to give it the best look. Closure, by the way, is just a wee bit of seam binding that I've dyed with black soot, and again I went over it with these Art Alchemy Primer waxes, just to give it a wee bit more interest and make it kind of match in with the book itself. So there you go, that's my wee book. Hope you like it. And I have to say, when I was going through this, I thought, I really need to step away from junk journals. I need a break of some description, and I'm planning on actually doing more kind of mixed media for a wee while, just to kind of refresh myself, because I think I've got a very low attention span. I get bored really, really easily, and if I do too much of the same thing for too long, it really begins to jar me and weigh me down. So I'm going to have a wee go at mixed media and see what I can come up with, which is why I did the cover the way I did, because I just wanted to try something new. Anyway, I hope you like the book, and I'll see you again whenever. See you later. Bye, bye.